Hey fellow traders, it's Black Coffee Trader. It is Thursday, February the 13th, and we had a green day today, which is nice, up 700 today. And yesterday I didn't get to do an update. I just simply did not have time. I had a small green day yesterday. I was up about 90 bucks. Let's just look at that real quick. Yesterday or today, 716. Yesterday up 90. And so on the week we're up 1800, which is great. And on the month, we are almost at break even, so we're down 95 bucks. So hopefully we can have a decent day tomorrow and get our account back into green for the month. So, but yeah, very happy with the way today went. Let's just dive into the trades and we'll kind of talk through. I also want to talk about some key levels. So I've got a few things. I want to try to keep this as short as I can, but let's dive right in. So the 940 trade triggered long this morning, and I really liked it. I really like the idea. We had this push off the open, and we had a pullback right down into this 900 level with these previous little pre-market highs from CPI. And I thought, wow, CPI or PPI, whatever it was today. And I thought, man, this is going to be awesome. I'll get to enter a long trade right here. That should be phenomenal. I'm trading with 4 micros. And wouldn't you know it, I entered that trade on the trigger. And I was in it for a grand total of about 5 seconds, and it stopped me out. And the move was so violent initially that instead of having a $160 loss, so the stop loss is 20 points times 4 contracts is 160. Instead of doing that, it actually took me out at $200, so about a 24 or 25 point loss. So I was a little bit salty about that, but nothing you can do. That market volatility just got me. So those accounts are down 200. And I have to be honest with you, I was very tempted to try to make some of that back. But I told myself, you know, a few days ago or last week, I split these into groups where these 5 are the 940 trade on the days it triggers. The middle 5 are the key level trades. And the top 5 is the hitchhiker trade. And I decided, yeah, I need to stick to my plan. So I did. I didn't trade that for the rest of the day. So we took the red on that. Let's move to the key level trade. I had some really nice trades today, very nice trades. It's actually been a while since I've had over 300 in profit on a funded account. So that was a big win for me today personally. But after that 940 rejection, we kind of consolidated right down here off the 850s, which was a big level the last couple of days. And once I saw that, I decided I'm going to take this long. Took it along with 3 contracts, and I got out of there with a full 40 points in profit on the last contract. So very nice trade, about $180 trade there. And that kind of set the day up. And then this one here, we retested this 900, and after we had the push off of it, I decided to take it long. I did get a little aggressive, move my stop to break even, or a little bit above break even. I just didn't want to give back, and I got stopped out to the tick. Really got stopped out to the tick, and I left a lot of money on the table. So that was a little bit frustrating, and that's one of the things I need to work on, is allowing trades to run and being okay with taking a loss, you know, if you're wrong. And so that was a mistake, but the good part here is I did capitalize on a very nice trade. This trade was about a 3.3R trade. We broke through the 970s and retested it beautifully, wicking right down into this previous high there around 10 o'clock. And when I saw that come in off this level, I said, I've got to take this long. Took it long. Very small stop. I had a very low risk, a very big reward, which is trades I like to take. I took the first contract off here at 10 points, which is kind of normal when I'm trading 2 contracts. And then the last one I ran for 50 points, or right a little over 50 points. So very nice trade there. I was very happy with that trade, out for 130 some dollars, almost 140, and that's really what put these accounts up to the 340. So I locked them with GAT, Guardian Angel Trader. I love that. Locked those out and refrained from trading them for the rest of the day. I said I lock it in the profits and walking away, which is great. Now let's go to the problem accounts. I call them the problem accounts because these were a little bit up down today. The hitchhiker setups. So I took one this morning here around the 10 o'clock hour. You know, we had those early trades right here, pushed out of there, had a little bit of a pullback here. I jumped in long, got this pop out for about 65 bucks there on 2 contracts, and that was the highest I had those accounts today. I guess I should have quit there. And so out there, and then I did not take another hitchhiker setup until right around the lunch hour, when we kind of had made this early morning high, pulled back, and I wanted to take this, or I did take this long, thinking that this would continue to go. And we just kind of consolidated here for about 20 minutes, and I finally just killed it for basically break even, down $9, no big deal. This one here was a big mistake. After we then started to fall apart, we had this pullback up and a red candle pushing down, and I took that short. And I wanted a 20-point trade here, and I kept my stop way too tight. I traded with my P&L here, not wanting to give back, and that is a big mistake. Basically what happened here is I got shot in the tick, pretty much shot in the tick here, and then it completely fell apart. And so I would have gotten a nice $40 trade there. And instead I got a $20 stop out. So that was $20 loss. So that was a little bit frustrating. I mismanaged that completely. This was just a stupid trade. There is no trend here. We were in a sideways chop. Yes, we had a move out, we had a pullback, had a green candle, but there's really no momentum here for that trade. And so that's on me. Just stupid trade there, down out for $20. And then right here, this one here, we had this big wick down, pushed all the way back up, and this candle and this big red wicking candle convinced me to take a short, and I should have killed this trade numerous times. I just saw it just couldn't seem to break down. When you're shorting, you want a move to happen fairly quickly, and it wasn't happening, and I literally just let it stop me out for a full stop out of $80, which really hurt. And then we had this big massive high volatility. I don't know what happened there. Was Trump talking or something? But at that point, I walked away for a while. I walked away for about half an hour, 45 minutes, came back somewhere here, and wasn't going to chase this. Saw the pullback happen, the pushback out of it, and took a really nice trade here as well. Out of that trade at the highs there for about $60 in profit. Had a little pullback, jump back in again, and out there for another $25. I could have left this go and got a little bit more out of that, but I was really just trying to get the accounts back to green, and I was going to call it a day and walk away at that point, which is what I did. So happy with how I managed the day, and happy, you know, that I got these accounts back from being down about $80 is where they were at one point. So, but yeah, really happy with the day today, and that's a big win. Let's look. I want to show you on this little spreadsheet that I keep. So on the week, I've had a pretty decent week. The hitchhiker setup accounts are up about a 140. The key level trades are up around 250, and the 940 trade are down about $10 with the exception of this one, which had a slip fill on, I think, Monday or Tuesday. So we've had a pretty solid week. I'm pretty happy with the way the week is going. Let's take a quick little look at some of the levels that have been into play that I really wanted to talk about. Let's go to the 4-hour here. So the last couple of days I've been talking about this 900 level, and we not the 900, but the 900. Nope, this one. The 970s, and we did finally break through that here, and now we're right up to this major one at 22,100, and this is a big one. We have had 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th time we've tested that in the last about 2 months, 2.5 months, since December the 10th. So we are holding this level, and I think if this can break through, if we can actually break through and hold this in the overnight or tomorrow morning, we could really see this thing push and possibly test these all-time highs on the NQ. So that's kind of what I'll be watching. If this continues to, if this rejects overnight, we might see a move back to the downside. But I think, generally speaking, this market, we're in a sideways trend, but we are bullish. I mean, we have been pushing up out of here. So I think this is pretty key. Are we going to continue to reject, like we said, this 22.1, or are we going to actually push through? So that's what I'll be looking for in the morning. But again, sorry about not having an update yesterday, just simply ran out of time, but wanted to do one today, and happy with where we're at. Hopefully we can have a green day tomorrow. It's Friday, and we can wrap up the week on a very positive note, and also get the month back to green. That would be awesome. So again, don't forget about the Apex sale going on, 80% off until next Wednesday. Code BCT gets you that best deal with Apex, and Take Profit Trader has a 50% off deal going on. So thanks for using code BCT. Thanks for supporting the channel, those of you that do, and those of you that don't, that is okay too. We appreciate all you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Hope you had a great day today. Have a good day tomorrow, and I'll try to have an update if at all possible. So until next time, take care, and so long.